Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So I'm in Connemara in Galway, one of my favourite places. I'm here for a few days. We're going to wander around, take some photos, get some videos, and sure, come along, let's see what we get. Hi, it's Richard here. Wasn't quite happy with that intro, so I said I'd give you just a little bit more information. Basically, I've just back from 2 nights, 3 days away in the west of Ireland, down in Galway and Mayo in Connemara area. So I had a great time, brought the camera of course, and took a few photos, made some videos, explored the area. Did a lot of driving around. A mate of mine brought me around. Martin did all the driving, fair dues to him. So we covered a lot of ground. We stopped in a lot of different spots, and yeah, had a great time. Lovely part of the world. Love it down there. So anyway, the first place we were heading to Fisherman's Hut, which is just past Mam Cross in Galway in Connemara there. And on the way there, we passed this waterfall. I believe it's called Screebe Waterfall. So looked pretty interesting. The water was in full flow, so hopped out of the car and managed to run around, get a few photos, took some videos. Yeah, so I got this photo here. Stuff turned out okay. Wasn't too happy with it at first, but that's kind of grown on me now. So yeah, we got that and packed up then, and we just continued about a couple of miles down the road to the next port of call. And sure, stick around, have a watch the video, see what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and definitely subscribe. And let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, so typical Connemara weather here today. Lovely and grey, but it's Connemara's it's always great, even in the grey weather. It's probably better when it's grey and dull out. But it still makes it tricky to take photos. But there's some, we've got a beautiful scene here with the water coming out from under the bridge, heading off into this little lake here. And the water levels are really high now because it's rained a lot lately. We have a little cottage there. But I'm heading on down to see if I can get more photos. We're going to a place called Fisherman's Cottage if I can find it, and might try and get a couple of photos there. Okay, talk to you in a bit. So yeah, I'm walking down this path here to this place called Fisherman's Cottage or Fisherman's Hut. It's just about 6-7 kilometres outside Man's Cross, and it's on a little bit of a lake here. I've seen it on many Instagram posts and videos, so I said I'd give it a shot and have a look at it myself. So here we go. Very pretty. Okay, so I've got a little composition here that I kind of like. So I'm going to do a portrait using this wall, or whatever you want to call that. Down the middle of it, I have the little hut to the right hand side, and there's that little dead tree balances it out nice on the other side. So I'm going to shoot, I don't know if you can see my screen there, but I'm going to shoot it f11 ISO 100 and 100 of a second, and if any good I shall stick it up on the screen. Okay. So I ended up taking 2 shots, portrait and landscape. This the first one here is a portrait. I came happy enough with this one. Came out looking alright. I like the little seawall and the pier, and you've got the cottage with the dead tree balancing it out quite nicely. I cropped this down to 4:3, just get rid of some sky. And then the landscape, very similar. I think I might actually prefer the landscape. There's a bit more of the scene in view, and I think it's a bit more dramatic. So yeah, I think I prefer the landscape of the two. Okay, let's go on to the next location. Well, good morning. Here I am on my final morning here in Renvyle in Connemara. I just came down to the beach. As you can see, it's just lovely down here. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't intend to get up for dawn. Had a look out the window. We had sideways rain, and it rained for about 2 or 3 hours. It was only after clearing up in the last, say, 20 minutes. So I said I'd just come for a wander out before my brekkie, and I have the long lens, the 400mm on the camera here, and I didn't bring a bag and I didn't bring a tripod. I'm just going to wander around here and see if I pick out a few images. I have a polarized filter on it. Again, anything I shall throw it up on the screen. But yeah, like I said, it's just a really, really nice area. It's really lovely around here, and it's a lovely excuse just to go for a walk along the beach here. And like I said, I think I pick out a few images. Took a few shots handheld. I got a few nice shots. This would be probably my favourite from this spot here. I think it turned out quite well. I like the wave crashing in there amongst the cliffs at the bottom of the sheep. And there's a cormorant perched there on the right, popped into the frame. So yeah, I really like that shot actually. This second shot I got handheld again. The old derelict building on a little island just across the water from the beach. I've been lining it up for quite a while actually, so this is the first time I managed to get a decent shot of it with a long lens. The morning light coming in, I think it looks quite nice. So I'm on Omey Island here. walking out towards it anyway. There's a spit of beach that, when the tide's out, you can walk out along the beach to the island, and then have to make sure you're back in time for the tide coming back in, otherwise you get stranded. So take a few photos along here, the long lens on again, I'll probably leave it on. So I'll see what I can get. It's a lovely bit of beach, so anything I get I'll throw up on the screen. So we walked across to the island, didn't really spend a huge amount of time there. We were racing against the tide, but I got this nice shot here that I cropped down to a 16:9, kind of showing the scene. Nice foreground, you've got the beach in the midground and the cemetery and a building at the back. Quite like that one. Then on the far side of the island, like I said, we only just spent a few minutes there, but there was some horses grazing in the field. Got this shot, quite liked it. Got a few shots of the horse actually, close up ones, but I actually prefer this one. Yeah, but it was a nice spot to stop at. Dogs Bay beach here in Galway near Roundstone, another fantastic beach, and we really lucked out with the weather today. For February we were getting absolute cracking weather. Wouldn't get this during the summer, so yeah, I'll take another couple of snaps here, mosey on. But like I said, it's a lovely place, absolutely stunning, and we have the place to ourselves. A handful of people knocking around. Couldn't ask for better when you're in this part of the world. Really impressed with Dogs Bay. It's just a fantastic place. There's so many photographic opportunities there. These sand dunes caught my eye straight away. Just walking down the beach, thought they were just really nice, and I got this photo here which I actually really like. I just think it's nice and calm. I like the fence running through it and the sign on it. I like the foreground, and if anything, the sky was a bit more dramatic, that would have been cool. But yeah, it was, like I said, we spent about an hour walking around the island. There's a beach that runs out, water both sides of the beach, then you come out to a headland, and the waves are crashing in all around the headland, and there's just really interesting rock formations and walls, and it's just places everywhere, options everywhere for photos. So like I said, definitely I could spend a day in Dogs Bay just taking photos. So of all the places I went to here on this trip to Galway and Connemara, I think Dogs Bay is definitely somewhere I'm going to go back to. I'm going to spend a day there because, like I said, there was just so many places to get photos. I got quite a few that I liked there. I sent a drone up, and I actually got some really nice drone footage and some nice shots. And this particular shot here now, I think is, I really like this shot. Again, I think it's probably one of my favourite shots from being in Galway. So yeah, really great place to go. Can't recommend it enough. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video there. I must say I had a wonderful time exploring Galway, Connemara and Galway there. Fantastic place, I love it. So don't forget to subscribe. Please hit a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment, let me know what you think. And stay tuned, there'll be another one coming soon. Thanks, bye.